Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Speaking of spin, you guys know Toroline O-Toro, right? Well, they made a spin version of this string. Okay, more spin. Yes, who doesn't want more spin? Stay tuned.
Oh man.
Need a string job? Need a string job today? All you have to do is launch your app at Direct Tennis, call out the stringer, your stringer can come pick it up from you, or you could take it there. They're in your neighborhood. It's as simple and as easy as that. Find your stringer today at directtennis.online.
All right, so O-Toro Spin is, out. And I couldn't wait to give it to my O-Toro person, Coach Jerod and Kira, and had them try it first. So, interesting thing. I got a text last night from Coach Jerod, and he said, "Have you tried that spin yet? The O-Toro Spin?" And I'm like, "No, not yet. I'd strung it though." He's like, "Yeah, it was actually super easy to string, wasn't it?" I'm like, "Yeah, just glided." And he basically said, "I'm not going to tell you what I feel because I want you to try it first." Okay. I'm not sure if that's a positive or a negative. But we're about to go out and I'm about to meet up with Coach and Kira and try it. All right, we'll see you on the court.
All right, so we just got off the court with the Toroline O-Toro Spin. Now, it is pentagonal, so I'm gonna reach over to the scientist here. What does pentagonal mean there, scientist?
5 sides.
5 sides, okay, $5 foot long, okay? Not anymore. Anyways, it's like $7 foot long. On sale. Okay. The original Toroline O-Toro is how many sides, Coach?
Pretty sure it's hexagonal.
Okay, so that is how many?
6 sides.
So we have a difference here, okay? 5-sided is an odd number, obviously, which causes a little more sharpness, on sharpness, so it allows for a little more movement, equaling to spin. Now, we actually have a consensus here on this string. And we all were like, "Eric, what the hell were you thinking with this string?" The first 10 minutes to 30 minutes. Because literally, I'm gonna let you talk.
Yes.
I don't want to bag on it yet.
So I was about to say, I was super excited to try this version of O-Toro because, as you guys know, Kira and I are enjoying just the regular version. That's our string of choice. The first 5 to 10 minutes was a little bit interesting because I was kind of thinking this thing kind of feels a little bit stiff, a little bit dead, and kind of feels a little bit boardy. And I was like, that does not have any characteristics of O-Toro whatsoever. So Kira and I were kind of just having a little bit of an adjustment period in the beginning. But actually, once the string kind of settles in the racket, that's when the characteristics start to pop out a lot. You can definitely feel the bite off the string. I was just hitting some crazy shots where the balls were jumping super high in the air. Again, this wasn't in the beginning. This was after about 15 or 20 minutes of play. You can definitely feel the strings moving across the string bed. And actually, the ball doesn't really stay on the string bed as long as I thought it would and just shoots out super quick. So I was able to take huge cuts with this string. The ball, again, just had a ton of action, ton of bite, and ton of spin. It was definitely a lot probably a lot firmer in my opinion, kind of, than the regular O-Toro, but I was just getting tons of action on my balls. So yeah, I would definitely give this one a shot. Like I said in the beginning, it does take a little bit for the string to settle, but once it hits that sweet spot, this thing is pretty good.
Kira, what did you think? Tell me the truth. Like, what happened in that match or whatever you were doing? Tell them.
Yeah, I mean, I started off like I didn't actually necessarily start hitting with it just in a rally sense at the beginning. I kind of just went in, started playing some doubles with my friends, and I was like, oof, this is not working for me. My balls were just kind of spraying a little bit at first, and I was gonna like put it down and be like, I don't know, switch back to my O-Toro. But I started just rallying a little bit after we played a set, and then it started to get a feel for it, and I was like, oh, okay, like now I see it. Now I know what I'm hitting. Like, this is actually really nice. Went it back into another set, did really well, you know?
Stuck with it?
Yep, stuck with it, yeah, and I really like it. It's really nice.
So how long did it take for you for it to break in, let's say?
It took a little longer, I think, because I wasn't hitting as many balls at the beginning, so maybe like half an hour.
Okay.
I'd say, yeah.
All right. So I had the same experience, like when they hit with it first, and then I got a text from Coach Jerod last night, and he goes, have you hit with it yet? I said, no, right? And he's like, I'm not going to tell you what I think because I want you to try it first. And I'll be like, uh-oh, that's not a good thing. Usually if he likes something, he'd be like, yeah, that's good. You're going to like it. Or no, it's like, uh-oh, no good, right? So I'm like, I wonder what he's doing. So we got out here, and for the first 10 minutes, I feel nothing. I don't know when the ball's releasing. I can't really feel the ball. I feel like I have 10 dampeners here. Like, it's nothing. All I feel is a little bit of pressure of the ball and gone. Pressure gone. Like, no sound, no feel, no feedback. So what happened was he actually gave me his racket after 10 minutes, and I felt everything there. So after that, we went back to me. I still had to break it in though. So there is a break-in period with this string. You may not like it immediately. Just keep that in mind. Kira did yours at 52.
Yep.
Jerod at 51. I did it at 52.
I was about to mention too, it's like, yeah, off the rip, if you guys want that break-in period to maybe go away super quick, just string it a little bit lower, open up the string bed a little bit, because yeah, the way that it's playing right now is phenomenal in my opinion. I'm liking the spin, liking the action, liking the ball pocketing right now, but yeah, like you've been saying, it does take a small adjustment period. So maybe like maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds lower than your usual tension. I think it opens it up right away.
Right. And how long has it been in that racket?
It's probably been in here for roughly like 2.5, 3 hours, and tension maintenance has been amazing. This has been playing pretty consistent since, it opened up. So I'm actually liking it a lot, and yeah, the durability so far is looking pretty good. I've been getting some pretty good hitting sessions in with it. So
okay, so maybe drop it 2 pounds to 10%, up to 5, just so that you don't have to struggle with it like me. Okay, all right. So definitely recommend it for people who like O-Toro and who wants a little more spin, okay? My guess is what we felt in the beginning is actually a preventative measure to preserve your wrist and your arm. As it softened up, that it dissipates a little bit in the string, but it's still there to protect you. So I'm guessing the premium material that Eric put in here is working. It's just no feel in the beginning. Okay? Any final words, Coach?
no, I think you hit the nail on the head with most of it. I'd just say if people want to give it a shot, give it a shot. And yeah, if you want a little bit more bite and a little bit more spin from your regular O-Toro, definitely give this one a try.
That's one more thing. The ball does come a little harder coming down there. So if you sweep a little hard, you expect it to go like this and then come down hard. Versus a regular, the trajectory will be a slightly different. Less rainbow O-Toro Spin, harder rainbow, sharper down, okay? Ski slope, anybody? Anyways, guys, thank you for doing the O-Toro Spin with me.
Of course.
Where can we find you guys?
You guys can find me on Instagram at MaTennis.
You can find our joint Instagram at KJ Tennis.
Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.